Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Life with Patty, and happy Thursday, and happy hashtag new to me. And this is hosted by Sweet Kimmy, and her channel name is Kimmy's Kitchen and More. And we just come on Thursdays, and you can share anything that is new to you. Does not have to be to a certain genre, can be to anything: food, clothes, craft supplies, whatever. For me today, I am going to be sharing with you 3 new books that I have to add to my list of books that I want to read. I wish I could read more than I read, but I work full time and I craft and I color and I've got a husband, and my life is very busy. But I do read every night, and I read on my breaks at work. So anyways, I have 3 new books to show you, and the first 2 were recommended on a Booktuber. That's what they call themselves, a Booktuber channel named Supposedly Fun. And this channel is mostly Greg is the one that's mostly on all the videos. Once in a while his husband Joel comes on, and usually they do their monthly wrap up. They'll both come on. I love listening to all the books that they've read. And I told Joel in a comment, I don't even know if he's read it, because he has almost 12,000 subscribers. So he's not a huge channel, but he's not a tiny channel. But he said that, I told him, I said, I literally have not read any of the books that you ever read. And so he gets a lot of the Pulitzer Prize winning books and reads those, and he says that he reads mostly fiction, nonfiction. He reads nonfiction most of the time, but there's so many different areas of nonfiction, and so I thoroughly enjoy watching him and his husband. So I bought 2 books according to his recommendations. He doesn't really recommend them, he just tells about it. He just tells about the books that he's read. So the first one is called Spilled Milk. Now this book is based on a true story, and it is Brooke Nolan is a battered child who makes an anonymous phone call to social services about the escalating brutally in her home. When they jeopardize her safety, condemning her to keep her father's secret, it's a glass of spilled milk at the dinner table that forces her to speak about the cruelty she's been hiding. Brooke then battles a broken system that pushes to keep her father in the home. She risks losing the support of family, coming to the realization that some people simply do not want to be saved. Spilled Milk is a novel of shocking narrative triumph and resiliency, and is required reading for high school and college courses worldwide. So thank you, Greg, for that recommendation. I think I'm really going to enjoy this book, because I do like books that are based off of true stories. I do like nonfiction as well, but I do like this type of book. And most of the time, yes, they're very sad, but I'm looking forward to this book, and I will let you know when I'm done reading it how it went. The second one is Now in November. This was published in 1935. So published when Josephine W. Johnson was only 24 years old. Now in November made Johnson the youngest to win the Pulitzer Prize in 1935. It is a beautifully told account of one farming family's challenges to scrape by and earn a living from mortgaged land over the course of a single year, narrated by one of the 3 sisters. So this one I think is really going to be something I like. Also, this was recommended by Greg from Supposedly Fun. So these 2 books are brand new to me. And then the third book, my friend Angie, and I just realized it's a Pulitzer Prize winning of Cloud Cuckoo Lands. And she said it was just a phenomenal book. She highly recommended it. So Amongst the most celebrated and beloved novels of recent time, Cloud Cuckoo Land is a triumph of imagination and compassion, a soaring story about children on the cusp of adulthood in worlds of peril who find resilience, hope, and a book. So, I don't know. This one's kind of a thick one, but I usually like what Angie likes. So this one is 578 pages. I think the last one I read was 545 pages. That was really thick. So, but these are all 3 new books to me that I am really looking forward to reading. I was just reading these that won the National Book Award final list. It won the New York Times best-selling, and it won the Pulitzer Prize winning. So Pulitzer Prize is like the biggest of the biggest hurrah, you know. So yeah. But anyways, has anybody read this book? Because this book was published in, I think, 1921, so it's been out for a couple years. This book is actually, been out since 1935, but I think it just made a huge comeback, right? And then Spilled Milk. I don't know when it was published. Uh, 2004? No, 2013. Yeah. So, some of these books have been out for a while. So, has anybody read Spilled Milk? What did you think of it? Has anybody read Now in November? And what did you think of it? And has anybody read Cloud Cuckoo Land? And what did you think of it? So those are my 3 new books for this week. I will link Kimmy's Kitchen and More in the description box. I'm going to put it in the description box, but I'm also going to put it in the comments, because I've noticed sometimes I can find channels from the description box, and lately I can't. So I'll put them both in the description box and the comments, and I'll pin it to the top. So I'll put Kimmy's Kitchen and More, and I will also put Greg and Joel's channel, Supposedly Fun, and their channel is strictly books. But if you love books, you will love their channel, because these men can read. Like, their goal is to read 100 books in a year. And I think Joel read 8 books last month, and no, Greg read 8 books, and I think Joel read 10. But yeah, I read like 2. And I don't know what they do for a living. I don't know if they're retired. I don't know what they do. But I like their channel. So, all right, you guys, everybody have a great day. This is going up late, so some of you might actually see this on Friday, but it is still Thursday technically in California. And I will be back tomorrow, Friday, for Fun Card Friday. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.